I came to Haas in 2003, and it's been a wonderful environment for me to pursue the work that I'm doing on open innovation. Universities are a hotbed of innovation in many industries. My backstory is a little unusual for most faculty here at Haas. For 10 years, I worked in the computer industry at Quantum, making hard disk drives. So I have seen firsthand both the rise and then fall of new technologies. My interest in innovation really begins there.
It's rare in the academic community to find someone who is so connected to the pulse of what organizations are doing and bring in both knowledge about general economics, the macroeconomic situation, as well as academic studies.
In my field research at Xerox, I spent more than 2 years at the Palo Alto Research Center and really followed a number of projects from inception through to the market. They had no problem with the things that fit well with copiers and printers, but everything else they really struggled hard. And it really got me interested in not only innovation, but also business models. I also began to look for patterns of success as well as failure. These patterns that I thought of as being much more open, more engaged, more collaborative, more of the work being done outside of the company's own four walls. This pattern of this more distributed innovation process is one that I came to think of as open innovation. I wrote a book with this title in 2003, and happily the book did catch fire and came at a time when people were interested in new models of innovation. Open innovation is a distributed innovation process involving flows of knowledge across organizational boundaries, aligned with your business model. There's an outside-in part to open innovation, where external ideas and technologies should be part of your innovation process. And there's an inside-out part, where your unused ideas and technologies should be allowed to go out for others. In an open innovation model, we actually drill holes in all those walls and try to invite the world in, and we push things out through those holes to the rest of the world. Instead of the laboratory being your world, now the world becomes your lab.
The PC was an example of open innovation, where we brought the operating system software for Microsoft. Intel had the processor, IBM put it all together. We created open standards, which led to the growth of the PC industry. It was critical to IBM's success that we partnered with Intel and Microsoft and created this new industry together.
When I came to Haas in 2003, the Open Innovation book was now published, and I was starting to get phone calls from companies about this. The possibility to organize a community of organizations to share with each other their experiences in trying to get innovation to work in their organizations. And this became the Berkeley Innovation Forum. We started in 2005 with 10 companies, and today we're up to 42 companies.
We work on challenges together. In 30 minutes, you have 100 brains in the room working on challenges, solving it, coming up with ideas.
In terms of my research for open innovation, I've written lots of articles and now 5 books and a 6th one called Open Innovation Results, going beyond the hype and getting down to business. If open innovation is so great, why aren't we seeing improvements in economic productivity? So this is the motivation for this new book, is to take that question head on and then try to develop some answers.
In this book, I try to make a strong case for going further, to thinking not only about the generation of these ideas, but how they actually diffuse throughout the organization, throughout the society, and then ultimately get absorbed and put to work. And it's only when we complete all 3 of these steps that we're really going to see results from innovation in general and open innovation in particular.
What I really liked about Henry's new book, it's very much a guidebook for companies to use in order to know how to apply these concepts, as well as what some pitfalls may be and what to look out for.
With ideas like open innovation, I think we've really helped give industry a new language to think about what they're doing and to help them make sense of what they're seeing in their world.
Henry is really the person to go to. He is so open himself and generous in his thinking and in his time and his sharing. That's why he has such a devoted following and is so highly recognized and regarded in the field.